Hi, and welcome to our sermon recap for this week. This week we talked about those who are strangers, where Jesus said in the parable from Matthew 25, I was a stranger and you took me in. And people asked, well, when did we see you a stranger and take you in? And the Lord said, whenever you did it to one of the least of these, my people, you did it to me. So again, we're talking about the kinds of things that we can do to help other people that is charitable or kind that the Lord instructs us to do. So we were all taught probably as kids to avoid strangers or beware of strangers, or we maybe taught our kids that. And so why is that? Why are we so concerned with strangers? It's because we don't know them, right? And we may not be aware of them, or we suspect that they're involved in bad activities. But the Lord challenges us and it says, no, you need to invite in strangers. And the reason they're strangers to you is because you don't know them. So the Lord challenges us to get to know people that we don't know, or that maybe we've already categorized as different than us, or people who are different faiths, different cultures, different nationalities. And so we avoid them because we're afraid of who they are, because we don't know them. Of course, we need to be prudent about people we don't know too, by finding out what's good about them and loving what's good in them. Lord encourages that wherever we go is to look for what's good in other people and try to support that and love that in them. He tells a story of the Good Samaritan, where a man traveled from Jerusalem down to Jericho and was attacked by thieves who stripped him of his clothing, beat him up, and left him half dead there. And a priest walked by and didn't do anything, and a Levite passed by and didn't do anything. But a stranger to the Israelites, or the people that Jesus was talking to, a Samaritan, came by and he helped this man who was also a stranger to him. And he took care of him. He took him to an inn and had him cared for. And the Lord asks us to look for the neighbor in other people, which is what this Samaritan was. I mean, the lawyer who asked this question about who's my neighbor, and when Jesus told this parable, I was trying to figure out, who am I supposed to be kind to? Who am I supposed to help? And the answer was, it was the Samaritan, the one who stopped and helped the stranger. So we are supposed to love that kind of attitude in anyone we see it in. Doesn't matter where they're from, who they are, their background. We look for the good in other people, and we love that, and we support that in them. We invite them into our lives. And the only way to do that is to get to know people. It's hard to hate people close up. So our challenge, of course, this week is to invite in the strangers, try to reduce the amount of concern we have for other people by getting to know who they are and what's valuable to them, and seeing what is good in their lives and what they value, and honoring that and supporting that and loving that. All right, have a wonderful week. We'll see you next time.